10-pin bowling. In the UK, it's a social outing or a hobby for lots of us. But in America, it's also a well-developed professional sport.
What's the top prize?
Top prize, $10,000.
I'm on a mission to crack bowling and break America. I start as a keen amateur bowler, but this will be a big step up for me because I'm going pro.
That works. I mean, yeah.
I'll be studying at the feet of the masters of the sport.
I need to groove the strike ball, pivot the spins, shake hands at 4 o'clock.
Who'll show me just how physical a game bowling can be. My body will have to readjust to the stresses of the game and readjust quickly.
That's getting stuck in a hole, look.
My final destination will be Las Vegas, where I'll compete at the USBC Open Tournament, the biggest bowling competition in the world.
It's every man for himself now, Will.
It's a tournament where bowling dreams and bowling nightmares can come true. Every once in a while, the Collins family, me, my wife Karen, and my boys Archie and Harvey, like nothing more than a spot of 10-pin bowling.
Do you want our actual names or the names we're going to put into the game?
The names that I'm going to put into the game for you, I put them in.
We always use bowling nicknames. Today, Archie is the Dude, Karen is Special K, and I've decided to go with the Albatross.
I'm calling myself the Albatross, Karen. Isn't that a 3 in a row and it's an albatross? If you get 3 strikes in a row?
Yes, it is a turkey.
Well, I can't call myself the turkey.
You can?
The turkey. Gobble, gobble. The turkey it is. Sorry, I'm crossing out the albatross.
In a similar vein to darts, pool, and other sports played in dart rooms, when it comes to bowling, I think I have some natural talent.
I am the indoor sportsman, and I like most sports that are played indoors. Like darts, I have an idea that if I practiced enough and played it enough, I could possibly become all right at it.
My second bowl.
Strike!
My second strike.
Do you think this could be my sport?
I actually really do, yeah.
Honestly?
Yeah.
Bizarrely, I now need only one more strike and I'll officially be the turkey. For some members of the audience, the excitement is overwhelming.
All right, get it. All right. Going for the turkey. This is for the turkey.
Go on then. Daddy's doing that.
Dad's going for the turkey, Archie. Do I have to keep the name?
Keep the name. That's cemented forever.
The turkey.
Just done a turkey.
I've never started a frame of bowling ever with 3 strikes in a row with a turkey.
But one lucky turkey doesn't make me a pro.
Yeah, that was rubbish.
And I know that bowling isn't easy by any stretch of the imagination.
1 game is fine, but 2, 3, it really starts to ache. Because the balls are heavy, and I use quite a light ball because of my little hands, but nonetheless it's still heavy.
But in bowling, the only proving ground that counts is America. I'll have just 10 days to get to a standard where I can compete on a professional level. I'll start in Chicago, the hub of the bowling world, where I'll be kitted out and trained before heading for Brighton near Detroit for a big pro competition. From there, I'll head west. Stopping only to bowl, I'll need to cross 9 states and travel over 2,200 miles. But with a bit of luck, I'll get to Las Vegas, ready to enter the singles competition at the USBC Open. The odds of becoming a successful bowler might be stacked against me, but I'm gung-ho about my chances.
I think I could go pro. Start at semi-pro. I think I might actually have it in me to go pro. I really do. Yeah, did you? Good boy. Archie loves it as well.
Coming up, America beckons. I'm a pro bowler on the road, on a voyage of self-discovery.
Does my hair look daft? My hair's not all sticking up, is it?
You have slender fingers like a lady's hand.
I'm in Chicago at the beginning of a 10-day trip across America as I attempt to make it as a pro 10-pin bowler. I know that every pro bowler needs pro kit, and the word is that Brad at Hoffman Lanes will see you right.
Hiya, are you Brad?
I am, yes.
Very nice to meet you, I'm Justin.
Justin, nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. These bowls look amazing. I like the one with the spider on it.
That's why you like that one?
Yeah, I love that one. Look at that. And the rattler. I love the rattler. And I normally go for a 10, which I know is quite light for a guy.
Yes,
but I've got tiny fingers.
You really want to use no lighter than a 15-pound ball if you're going to try to achieve the highest amount of pin action. Let's see what the size of your thumb is here.
It's tiny. It's ridiculous. Look at that. Have you ever seen a thumb? Look at how it's insane. Have you seen a thumb that small on a man before?
It's pretty small. It's
Is it that?
it's pretty rare to see an adult's hand. That's a little tight. Let's put your thumb in here, and I'm just going to kind of measure the distance.
They're quite long, aren't they? My fingers are quite long.
Yeah, I mean, you have, your hand size is, lengthwise like a male. Just the circumference of your fingers, you have slender fingers like a lady's hand.
I've suddenly got a massive complex.
Well, that's his hand is probably more, like, say, somebody that was probably 13 or 14 years old. Okay, his hand is not developed where it's bigger hand, but really, it's not really the size of your finger. That has nothing to do with the grip.
It's not about size. It's not a size thing.
That doesn't matter.
Can I just say my feet are a 9? My shoe size
There you go.
is 9.
While Brad gets to work drilling my ball with tiny holes to match my tiny fingers, I try on some professional bowling shoes.
They're sensational.
It's love at first sight.
These are the most beautiful shoes I've ever put on.
I have my ball. For the record, a 15-pound Brunswick Wild Ride, drilled to fit me like a glove. And Brad helps me with the rest of my professional bowling kit too. Along with the shoes, there's a wrist support, protective tape, a buffer ball to keep my ball clean, you name it, I want it. And to keep it all in, a ball bag.
That's everything I need in one small bag. That's perfect. Brad, thank you ever so much.
You guys have a great time.
See you soon, Brad.
All right.
Thank you.
I've got kit. Now all I need is someone to show me how to use it pro style. I drive across town to meet my bowling mentor. Carmen Salvino is the best there is. He was one of the founding members of the PBA, the Professional Bowling Association. In his day, he won 17 PBA Tour titles and even the National Championship in '62.
Hello there, I'm looking for Carmen.
How you doing?
Hi, Carmen, nice to meet you. I'm Justin.
Justin?
Justin.
Justin.
Yes.
Okay, how
You
you
could be
doing?
Justin, though, I don't mind. I quite like that.
Justin, put your shoes on and
Okay.
kind of relax and
Yeah.
let's see where you are without my help. Just bowl like you bowl. Now take your time because of the approach. Just go ahead.
Again?
Yeah, go ahead, throw a couple. Loosen up, relax a little bit. Loosen up. All right, that's okay.
We start with the arrows that appear halfway down the lane. To get a strike, Carmen has me aiming for the second from the right. I am aiming for it, but it's not where my ball's going.
Now, you hit over here.
Yes.
Put your left ball in the palm of the left hand.
Yep.
And before you throw the ball, put your body where you feel you can go right. Put your head over a little bit. Now, you feel like that arm is on the arrow?
No. It's in line with the gutter on the right, in the alley on the right.
No. See, then you've got a dominant eye that's thrown you off.
Have I?
Yes, because every time you think you're by the arrow, you're over to the other side, left.
There's something wrong with my eyes.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. Now, put your arm on this target.
I'm on it.
You're closer. You're better off with your left eye.
Okay.
Now, use your left eye to stay on that target. See it?
Yeah.
So focus with your left eye. Let me see how close you come.
So line it up with my left eye.
That's it,
So
exactly.
turn
Now,
my
here,
head and line it up
I'm
with my
going to
left.
help you. I'm going to help you.
So I should be looking at that second arrow with my left eye.
Yeah. Right in line with your right shoulder. That's great. See it? Now you're in the pocket. That was perfect.
Was it?
That's perfect. In your case, you got to do that because you got to get that left eye onto that target because your left eye and your arm, they meet correctly. Your right eye and your arm, they meet over here.
Right.
Follow through in line with your right shoulder.
Under Carmen's instruction, I ignore my dominant right eye.
Beautiful. You got to go to a mental transition. Now you got me?
I got you.
Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah? See the pin action?
Yeah.
Now you're hitting what you're looking at. Now you're grooving your strike ball. Because that's the way you bowl your strike ball.
Right.
There's no shortcuts, there's no mysteries. Everything is hard work and repetition and knowledge. How much knowledge you have of the game, how you move on the lanes. What type of rotation you put on the ball, what speed you want to throw. All these things have to be incorporated to be a great bowler.
I'm not putting any rotation on it at the moment.
No,
am I?
right now you're throwing a fairly straight ball.
Yeah.
So what I'm teaching you now is sighting and direction. Then later on we're going to throw a little hook. Would you like to throw a little hook?
Yes, I would.
Well, that will be taken care of.
Every pro needs to be able to make the ball hook so that it strikes the pins at the right angle and is therefore more likely to get a strike.
So it's a deflection game, is
Right.
what it is.
Carmen uses the clock system to explain how it's done.
Now, if I take the fingers and I go this way, that's 6 to 12. I got a straight ball.
Yeah.
If I want to hook the ball, I got to go 6 to 3. See it? See now how I'm turning the ball? Now, see this line here?
Yep.
Now watch. I'm throwing the ball. See, my arm's staying on that line,
Yep.
but the fingers turn the ball. 6 to 3.
Bring my hand out at 3.
Yeah, come out at 3. That's it. Come out at, you see you're doing this.
Yeah.
See here?
Right.
Give me a handshake. There, you see it? Now look, see how the ball was rotating on a straight line?
Yeah.
Give me a handshake. And now you got the ball. Give me a handshake.
Okay. Sorry.
That's okay, take your time. That's it. See how it's rotating on a straight line?
Yeah.
Now go ahead and throw the ball that way. Okay, that's all right. That's okay.
My first attempts to hook the ball are all over the place.
All right, that's okay. That's okay. Give me a handshake now, slow.
Oh.
That's okay. That's okay. There you go. All right, good, good, good. There you go. There you go. All right. Beautiful. All right, there you go. There you go. That's going to be a good shot. See it? See the ball curve?
Yeah.
Huh? Wasn't that beautiful?
That was beautiful.
Today's lesson with Carmen comes to an end, but my training doesn't stop. That evening, I'm due to play in a league match under the watchful eye of my mentor.
I need to groove the strike ball, pivot the spins, shake hands at 4 o'clock.
He's cool. You're at a good tempo where you can repeat. If you go any lower, you might get too mechanical. Because if you get too low, then you're not yourself. Your tempo's fine right now.
Tempo.
T-E-M-P-O.
Oh, I thought you were saying T-E-M-P-L-E, as in temple.
No. There you pray.
Yeah.
Here you bowl. Tempo. That's, see, like, that's a high tempo. Oh, that's a low tempo. That's a medium tempo. That's where I want 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
See, it's nice rhythm. See, it's not too fast, it's not too slow.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The other guys on my team are frighteningly good, especially Tony, who's got the hook of a pro.
How long have you been bowling?
Since I'm 32 now, so about 20 years. Minus a couple years here and there, but about 20 years. My grandfather taught me how to bowl, taught me how to throw a hook and everything.
My league match begins. There's such a lot to remember, let alone my dominant eye.
Tried to shake hands at 4.
Suddenly, bowling feels like a different, much harder game to play. My team are on course for victory, but my contribution has been frankly tiny. I know a good score is above 170 or 180, but I'm on course for a PW, a personal worst.
That's my worst score ever. That's my worst score ever.
This is in competition, and you're trying too hard, and you even lost your hook.
I know, the hook's gone. Where's the hook gone?
But I'm not here on a social outing. I'm a bowling student.
Well, Carmen said to me, do you want to look good or do you want to learn? I said, I want to learn. He said, all right, throw hooks. Throw hooks.
I'll throw hooks. I'll get it. I'll get it tomorrow. Next day, and I'm due for another 3-hour lesson with Carmen. But yesterday, I bowled for 4 hours, and there are repercussions.
My thumb's swollen overnight. Yeah. Because I over bowled yesterday, and of course I'm not used to it. So the thumb's swollen, so it's sticking in the hole.
Yeah, you came out of that a little better. You still drag a little bit?
That actually hurts.
Well, we need to bowl today.
Yeah.
People don't realize the conditioning factor of this particular sport, how much it takes a tear on the body, the hand.
Carmen paints my thumb with a special bowler's pain-relieving ointment. And while we wait for it to take effect, he shows me some specific bowling exercises. Some I can do.
See how hard it is?
Yeah, that's tough.
And some I can't.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
And some I don't think anyone should be able to do.
I just did 10, that's all. I can cut my wrist as much as any bowler that's 25 years old, because my wrists are in shape. I'm a piece of steel.
Carmen's 75, but has flexibility and strength that anyone at any age would envy.
No.
And this isn't even the arm he bowls with. Now that my thumb's numb, Carmen works me hard on the lanes.
See, here's where you should have been, right?
Yeah.
Okay, do it again. Straight through. Beautiful. Look at this, see it? Beautiful, beautiful. Look at this. Oh, I've never met anybody that was more willing to learn. His attitude is 100%. Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. There you go, there you go. Now, you see, you're in the ballpark again.
My dominant right eye still throwing me off, so Carmen decides to tape it shut.
Now, you see what you got to do with your head to see the arrow?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead now. See how much more accurate you are?
Yeah.
Remember, the other guy's your enemy. Kick his butt.
Kick his butt.
When he first came to me, he hit the 7th in, he hit the 10th in. Now I got him in about a 3 or 4 board area. If he can do that, he'll do fine. He's not going to be able to keep up with the pros. The pro scores go over 200. They go to 210, 220 sometimes. I'd be happy if he averaged 170, 160, 150 even, I'd be happy. That's it. There you go, baby. There you go. See now?
Thanks, Carmen.
Man, that's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful. That is beautiful.
I'll just go and do some of those wrist push-ups to finish up.
Thank you. Oh, man. I need to go and buy an eye patch.
Yeah. Just get an iPad and wear it. Don't care what people think, don't care how you look. You got pretty shoes, so don't worry about it. The rest will take care of itself.
The shoes are good, aren't they?
The shoes are a 10.
Carmen's done all he can with me. Now I must spread my wings and fly the coop. So I'm on my way to Brighton, just outside Detroit, to sign up as a pro, a fully paid up member of the Professional Bowlers Association, ready for their regional event tomorrow.
You'll become a PBA member?
Yes.
Fabulous. And then we'll just go ahead and we're going to box 2. I love it. Sign your name, and then we're all good. And then this is where we're going to go over some things. Okay. While you are participating in the Professional Bowlers Association regional event that you're just going to abide by the rules of the Professional Bowlers Association, the rules that I'm going to go over with you right now. Now, I know you've got a shirt with your name on the back.
Yeah, the name on the back says Collins.
Perfect.
Because we had to have my shirts remade.
Okay.
Because there was an issue, the letters had to be 2.5 inches tall.
Yes.
And we sent them to a shirt maker, and they sent the shirts back. This is not a joke. They sent the shirts back to me, and embroidered on the back of the shirt, it actually said 2.5 inches tall Collins.
Oh, hell no.
I swear that's true.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so now it just says Collins.
Perfect.
But they are 2.5 inches tall.
Okay, okay. Do you have a belt?
Yes, I do.
Okay. The rule is if you have a belt, if you have belt loops,
Yeah.
then you have to wear a belt. And then just tuck in your shirt.
Okay. 200 plus is a good game, isn't it?
Yeah, anything over 200, yes. You're going to have to bowl over 200 just about every game to get a paycheck in this. If you finish in either first through 36th, you are going to get a prize.
What's the top prize?
Top prize, $10,000.
How many competitors in total?
Total, as of right now, 107.
So I'm against them?
Against them, yes. You're against everybody.
Right.
My professional debut is tomorrow. As an athlete and sportsman, the indoor sportsman, I need to keep my body in tip-top shape. Coming up, it turns out there's more to going pro than signing a form.
I shook hands with the gutter.
My bowling is under pressure, and my body is too.
Fuck, shit!
Today, I make my professional bowling debut. And as much as I need to bowl like a pro today, I need to dress like one.
I'm here to bowl.
You're here to bowl?
I'm here to bowl. This isn't a fashion show. I'm here to bowl. That works. I mean, yeah. I haven't got the room, but that's basically it.
I, along with 106 other pro bowlers, am getting ready to bowl. As a new member of the PBA, this is a proud moment, although I do have some reservations about my pro bowling style.
What I'm not going to enjoy is wearing an eye patch and bowling in this kind of goofy way that I'm not used to. But Carmen stripped me down. You know? It's all about rebuilding. I'm not going to enjoy that. I'm going to get frustrated with that, I know already. In fact, I'll tell you what I haven't done yet. I haven't actually used my fingers and thumb to pick up the ball yet today. I should try that. Because I'm saying it feels fine, but I haven't actually had my ball in my hands. Fingers first, thumb. Oh man alive, Will. That's ridiculously tight. Do you have a shaper or whatever you...
What's going on?
Look at my thumb.
I was really tight.
Yeah.
Okay. More than likely. It's getting bigger. Is this part of your thumb?
Yeah. That's better.
A little bit more.
What do you think, a tiny bit?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Brian, with the buffer bag, am I supposed to really get it moving inside there like that, or...?
Well, since you used it, since it's normally better to use afterwards, because then it takes off the oil.
Oh, right.
Probably isn't much oil on it right now.
Okay, good afternoon, bowlers. Joshua Kalapi. Louis Franzetti. BJ Sikowski. Collins.
Here.
JT Action Jackson.
B-Squad bowlers, when your lanes come on, you'll receive 15 minutes of practice on your starting pair.
As if I wasn't self-conscious enough about bowling in front of a room full of other professionals, the eye patch certainly isn't helping.
Does my hair look daft? My hair's not all sticking up, is it? Is it all right?
We still have a few minutes to practice, but I'm aware that this bowl will be my first in front of my professional peers.
I'm not sure how long I'm going to last with the eye patch on, Will. Well, because I mean, obviously I can't see anything on my right side, and I've got the etiquette thing. I've got to look to my right, and it's just, you know, I'm having to do that. It's not really working out. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's not mine. Does anyone know where my ball is? There it is. Shake hands at forward, shake hands at forward. I shook hands with the gutter.
The match starts. Perhaps it's the intimidating professional environment, perhaps it's my eye patch. Whatever it is, I couldn't be less relaxed.
This is coming off. I can't bowl with an eye patch on.
I've got to play at least trying to throw hooks, and the results initially aren't great. But I persevere, and just occasionally my hook works.
It's my first strike with a hook in a tournament. And the feeling of throwing a curved ball, throwing that hook ball and getting it right, it feels brilliant. It's the right way, it's the only way to do it.
But only occasionally.
Shit. Sometimes it just goes completely wrong, because I'm just trying to get the hook before.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you shake hands at the wrong time.
Yeah, well, that was off the clock. That was only what that was. There's not a number for that. That's a broken clock.
End of game 1, a paltry 124 for me, and the knowledge that there are 7 more games to go.
I'm still so tight, Will. I'm still so tight. I've not loosened up and got into it yet.
It's game 2, and unlike game 1, I need a strong start. But it doesn't last. And by the end of it, I'm lagging way behind everybody else again. Just in case you're wondering, I'm player B. Sometimes I feel like my hook is getting stronger and stronger. Sometimes weaker and weaker.
Oh, it's terrible.
I can't help but compare myself to others, though. The pros around me throw strike after strike after strike. In fact, a couple of lanes over from me, a competitor is 1 bowl away from a perfect game of 12 strikes in a row, a maximum score possible of 300.
Go on. Oh!
It's a long afternoon of bowling, and after 8 games, I'm knackered, and my thumb's twice its normal tiny size. But I'm hooked.
I love it, and I could actually, if there was another game to play, I'd play again.
Would you really?
Yeah, I really would. In fact, you know, if it was 10 games, I'd play another 2 because I really enjoy it.
The scores are in, and they don't make pleasant reading. In this competition, as a professional benchmark, a score of 200 translates as 0. Any scores above or below that are added or subtracted to give you your final total.
Minus 522. Yeah. My arm's hanging off, my thumb's killing me, my fingers are killing me. I can't feel my left ass cheek or my left leg because it's covered in what, I don't know what it is, it's dead. I'm exhausted, and I've been here for 6 hours bowling, and the sum of my effort, my total score is minus 522.
Out of 107 bowlers, I failed to finish in the top 106. But I'm a pro now, and you've got to take the knocks when they come. Tomorrow's another day, another town, another bowl. From Brighton, I head west. It's over 2,000 miles to Las Vegas, and the big competition is in 3 days' time. I arrive on the outskirts of Denver, Colorado, where I've been invited to play in a league match. Every Sunday night, all the workers from local restaurants and bars get together to play. I'm on a team with a man called Jesus. Yesterday, I played 8 straight games in Brighton, and I haven't had my wild ride out since.
Oh, shit! Oh. Fuck, that hurts. I might not have... My thumb and my fingers. Oh, that hurt. Is that yours? Can I try it? Thanks, Jesus. Jesus is going to let me use his ball. It's a 12-pound ball, it's a lighter ball, it's not the weight of the ball. It's my thumb and my fingers. I'm actually in pain doing that. I'm in pain. It's the fingers and the thumb, but the worst of all is the thumb. Right there, my good God. Shit. Just forget about it. I can't do it. I can't bowl tonight. That's gonna be painkillers. That's gonna be, I don't know, a lot of tape, spray all over my hands. Just anything that I need to do. Am I letting the team down?
It's alright. Next time.
Thanks very much.
No problem.
Take care. Good luck.
Of course, we're gonna win tonight.
You're gonna win. Without me, you're gonna win.
We're gonna try. We're gonna do it.
Take care.
Well, I could feel it straight away. I mean, the second I picked it up, it felt I knew something was wrong. But it was when I dropped it, when I tried to swing it. I can't bowl the day after tomorrow with my hand like this. I just can't bowl. There's no way.
Next morning, before I set off, there's time for some of the bowler's exercises that Carmen showed me.
How does that feel?
Well, I notice I'm not using my thumb.
What, because that's too painful?
Yeah, I'm keeping my thumb out, even scrunching up the paper. If this doesn't get any better, if I can't work with it, then I'm going to have to throw a straight ball. It's going for the hook, which really takes it out of you, you know?
From Denver, I head over the Rockies. After 3 days on the road, I finally arrive in Vegas. The competition is tomorrow. Training time is over. Practice time is over too. Now all I can do is arrange my medication.
It's about getting through it, you know? This is not unusual. Tape, painkillers, creams, ointments, supports. This is what it is when you're a pro bowler. This is, you know, when you're bowling for big money in a league or in a tournament, then it's this. It's this creams, hot, icy hot cream. That's what I've got in my bag, in my bowling bag. It's not just a ball.
Next morning, I'm up early to get ready for the competition. There are still some wardrobe decisions to make. I think it's time for the shirts the printer's cocked up to make an appearance.
It's just ridiculous.
You see that?
In whose world is that right? How can that be right? So see if it looks any better in the blue? Who would want that? Who would ask for that to be put on the back of their shirt? I like blue, I have to say. I think navy on pale.
Actually, that's working.
That's the one, isn't it?
Yeah.
1 hour until my match. Time for some serious self-medication. There's enough pain-relieving cream on my right hand to make me feel like I don't have one.
Right, this roll.
I arrive at the Cashman Convention Centre on the other side of town just 20 minutes before my match. I register, but then come to the nasty realisation that I can't get my thumb in my ball.
Okay, we need to get that sorted because I can't even get my thumb in. I can't.
You know, it's a Brunswick.
Yeah.
Bowling engineers set to work trying to clear a path for my thumb, as all the other players get the pre-tournament briefing.
Still more, I think. Sorry.
That's all right.
When one gives up, another takes over.
I'm not a freak. I had no idea that there was any of this. You know, when you go to the bowlplex on a Saturday night, you pick up a ball off the rack and you bowl a couple of games. Who knew there was all of this?
But I still can't get my expanded thumb in.
Still too tight.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
In the end, I'm taken to the Brunswick specialist.
Do you have one thumb bigger than the other?
Yeah.
Can I see?
This is skinnier here and it's fatter here. I can put my thumb in that ball with that, but I couldn't use this one.
And is that kind of permanent now? You'll just have...
No, yours will go back to normal, but mine will stay like that until I take 6-7 months off the ball. It'll go down.
And thankfully, finally, I'm afforded the simple pleasure of being able to get my thumb in my ball.
Thank you so much. Can I... Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Thank you.
See you tonight.
Thank you so much.
But what with all the panic and the pre-match nerves, I'm starting to feel queasy.
I don't feel very good, Will. I don't feel very good. Well, it's because Carmen kept saying, everyone keeps telling me to toughen up, toughen up. You know, I'm not a weed. I'm not a weed. I'm quite a strong guy. I'm not a weed. But everyone's telling me to toughen up. Everyone's saying, go and toughen up. And I feel like I could just go and sit in a corner by myself and weep. And it's not just because of the menthol, even though that's, you know, that's making my eyes water. It's been a long trip, it's been a long ride. I'm never going to do it again in my life. And I just feel like I could just have a little weep.
Coming up, all thoughts of pain and exhaustion must be put to one side as my date with bowling destiny arrives. I'm at the USBC Open Tournament in Las Vegas. I and several hundred other bowlers take our places on the lanes, all 60 of them. It's game on. This tournament is widely regarded as the largest participatory sporting event in the world. It runs for 4.5 months. Almost 100,000 people will have played by the end of that time, and the prize fund tops $6 million. Each of us will get to play 3 games, and our total points scored will determine whether we win a cash prize.
It looks like at the moment you'd have to score over 565 in your 3 games.
In the singles?
Yes.
Yeah.
To get a cash prize. You'd be around sort of like 8,000th place.
Yeah. I'll take that. I'll take 8,000.
Yeah.
Out of
about 100,000.
What do I need to score? 565?
Over 565.
I'll do that. That's my target. I need a target. That's my target.
Okay, over 740.
Yeah.
Would be in the top 100.
Okay.
And to be in the lead, you'd have to score over 860 points.
I'll throw over 565.
You're going to go over 565?
Yeah, I'll be in the cash. I want that 8,000th place. That's the place I want, Will. Shit. Why did you do that?
Psychologically on edge, but physically much worse, my practice begins.
Fuck.
But after I've hurled my £15 wild ride a few times, my thumb is now numb, and I'm ready, as Carmen Salvino would say, to kick butt.
It's every man for himself now, Will. This is the singles tournament. 565 plus to be in the money.
Game 1 gets underway. And my start is, dare I say, not too bad. I'm thinking positive, allowing no negative thoughts to flourish.
No pain. No pain. Yeah? No, there is no pain. Nothing to block out, Will. There's no pain there. No pain. No pain.
To have any realistic chance of getting in the prize money, I'll need to score almost 200 points a game.
Turn it.
more of a hook on it. And pretty soon, that looks a very high mountain to climb. You're expecting the pins to fall because you threw it right, and there's one left standing, and it's really frustrating. Ridiculous. It's too far right. In my first game, I score 104. I'm reaching new heights of mediocrity. Still got the eye patch in my pocket. The temptation is to throw a straight ball.
You didn't drive 2,000 miles to throw a straight ball?
No, I didn't. Across hell and high mountain, Will. Game 2 starts badly and quickly gets worse. It's starting to feel like a strange form of torture. I'm throwing my arm off. That's what I'm doing. I'm throwing my arm off. Just the unending clatter of pins. Oh, I feel like I should be doing this for charity. That's how I feel. I feel like people should be sponsoring me. I should be doing this for some kind of kidney unit. It's like, why is he doing this? Like, look at him. Look at his arm. Game after game after game with a ball that's clearly too heavy for him. Why is he doing it? Well, for a kidney unit. Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. Game 3 plumbs new depths of misery. One particular lowlight in a crowd of lowlights being a double gutter ball in frame 3. 15 lanes over, a man called Bo has scored 299, one off the maximum possible in both his first 2 games. He's on course to break the record. He's got the record. He's got it. That's the all-time record here. Previous record was 8:58 by John Janowicz. So was that 264 he just rolled? Yeah. He's got 299, 299, 264. I'm currently on 69. It's a new low, Will.
It is a new low.
It's a new low in my life. A game that I love to play, that I've always loved to play. Always thought I was pretty good at it. I finally discovered that no, I'm not very good at that either. It's on the litany of things that in my life I'm not very good at, Will. Most people are now packing up, but I'm still going. Now on course for a new personal worst. It's my final bowl in my final game on my final day in America. It's time to get back some self-respect. Should I just throw a straight ball for old time's sake?
Yeah, just do a straight ball.
Just for old time's sake.
Yeah.
Why don't I just get a good old-fashioned strike like I usually do back home? So let's take all this shit off as well. Let's take all this off as well. That's coming off. That's coming off. And that's coming off. I'm throwing it straight. See you next year.
Justin, you're a hero. Sunday at 6, the latest brand new Futurama adventure continues on Sky One, and it's in HD as well. And at 9, the cracking season of House continues, starring Hugh Laurie. But next tonight, Fringe.